welcome to the Model Railway Files. This is another episode, and it's another episode of the stone-built station kit. So it's part of the station project again. I know it's been a long time since I've done a video, but I've been really busy, so sorry about that. But anyway, we're back with the station project again. This is part 3, as you can probably see by the title. And since the last episode, I've actually done quite a bit to the building. So I've actually put the part A of the building together, as you can see, which looks quite nice. Nice and realistic as well. And I've started with the interior as well. This here is in fact the Metcalfe platform kiosk, which I've adapted a bit, if you look, because the roof's different. I've adapted a bit so it'll go inside here and perform as part of a ticket office. As you can see, I've got a little bit of glass here, so that can be like a ticket booth, and that will go when I stick it down and when I've got a few people to go inside it, in here, just like that, in that corner there. I'll hopefully at some point put a light in it, that's why it's got the hole in the roof. In the other area, in here, the interior of it, this will be a bit of a waiting room. So I've got a few Hornby Scaledale benches. I need to order a few more. They'll just go around the edge of this and in the middle to look like a proper waiting room. I've got a few sets of people on order, sitting people and standing people, that'll go inside this eventually, but that'll be in another video since they obviously haven't come yet. But anyway, this episode we'll be carrying on with the rest of the building by adding a bit to the roof sections of this and moving it outward a bit from this. So building the B and C sections of this building. You might notice also inside we've got some posters. Don't know if you can see that poster, but it says something about penguin chocolate bars. This little poster here, and they've got the door there as well. That poster came with the platform kiosk, but I've just adapted it to go on the wall. There's another one on that side as well, near the window. So overall, I'm coming on quite well with this, and it's already looking quite realistic on the inside and outside. But anyway, this video, as I said just now, we're going to be carrying on with building it outwards from here. And so without further ado, let's get on with that. Right, so on the instructions, we've now done figure 5, and that's putting the main building A together, which is this. So now I need to move on to figure 6, which is building the roof supports. So firstly, what I need to do is cut them out of this sheet. So you'll just have to bear with me while I do that. Right, I've now cut those out. So we've got building A roof support 1 and building A roof support 2. Now these 6 pieces of card here are strengtheners that will go inside. You might be able to see from there. They'll go inside the inner bit of the roof support to, well, strengthen it, as the name suggests. So I need to glue those 3 together and then put them inside there. Firstly though, as it says in the instructions here, you need to put them face down on a work surface and fold them. So bring the face down like that and fold them like that. There we go. That's how you do it. So just like that there. So there's that little tab sticking out. And then what we do from there is fold the second score up there. And now we can see it's like a little channel. And that's where these little strengtheners go. So now I need to find my glue so that we can glue those together. Right, here we go. I'm just going to speed this bit up because you don't really need to show me gluing these together because it won't be really hard. So here we go. ready to be like properly glued together. To do that, all you need to do is like put them in there and then glue them down. It doesn't take much, just like that. You have to make 6 of these fillers because there's, well, 6 roof supports to do. But I won't show you those because it's just the same thing over and over again. But now, we need to glue these inside. And so we can do that just by putting a tiny bit of glue around it. And gluing it down like so. If there's any glue seeping out, just wipe it down because you don't want it making any lumps. There we go. Now that's all filled out. If necessary, you can use a little clamp like this to keep it together while it's drying. There we go. Just like that. So it doesn't separate. But now while I do the other one, I'll just pause the video because you don't really see that because it's exactly the same again. Right, those two are now stuck. And while you've been gone, I've also been doing the centre beam for this building. Building a centre beam, which will go in the middle of here and hold the roof up, supposedly. There's slots for each of these. They'll just go like that. The tabs stop them from coming out. But now I've done that, I can now turn the page and actually fit these things. But firstly, before I do that, as you can see here, I need to cut out a few things. So I'll just do that. Right, so I've now cut all these sections out, and now they all just really need to be stuck together. I've got little tabs on the edges here. They all have to be lined up. Look. So if you just line up like that, they're only on one side so you can tell the difference. It's just a bit here that needs trimming off. There we go. But yes, these now need to be stuck together. Don't need much glue as usual. Apart from anything else that waste your glue. Just a few dots in random places. There we go. Stick it together like that. Make sure everything's flush to the edge. There we go. And then you can do the same with the other one. There we go. And that's that all glued. And now there's another one that you have to do for the other end, so I'll just do that off camera because it's the same way. Right, now these are both done. They can now be fitted in the inside walls, which will be pretty easy. And you can probably guess what these are for. These little rectangles here. These are for these windows here. That which also means that they won't ever be lit up, unfortunately. But that doesn't really matter because they're only small windows. However, at some point I do plan on lighting the rest of the building up. Probably using the Woodland Scenics Just Plug system. Anyhow, we're now sticking this in. I'm going to do this side first. Because this is inner wall 2, which is this side. That's just simple because it just slots. If it sits on top of that, so in fact I might put a bit of glue on the edge there. like so. You just wipe it a bit so you don't use too much. Then that can now just slot down there. It gives the outer wall a lot of strength. And now I can also do that with the other one. After I got it out its clamp, because this one didn't seem to want to stick. There we go. It's the same with that on this end. Although this end, the notches will actually get used because there's holes inside the building here, which will go to hold the outer canopy up of the building when it's nearly finished. There we go. A few spots of glue on there. And there we go. If needed, you can use a small clamp to keep it all together. Now we're ready to fit the roof supports. Right, they're now in, which now means that the outside walls are nice and thick. And so now that those are done, we can put in these roof supports that we've just been making, which are here, which should not be too hard. And so, without further ado, let's do it. So this is roof support 1, which means it'll be going here. It's on the edge here. It won't do that, hopefully. Probably only need really glue on here. But I might just put a bit here. And just beyond the tab here to make sure it doesn't move at all. And then just slots in there. Like that. Just like that there. And then you can do the same with the other side as well. But yes, that is now complete. So this one then, exactly the same way except to the other side of the building. Again, a little dab there, and a little dab there. And just slide it in again. There we go. That is now drying. Wipe off any excess glue that's seeped through. There we go. Now finally, we've got the middle roof support. Which only really needs glue there and there. And probably a bit there as well. To secure it properly, and it just slides in that little middle slot there. And there we go. Done. So you can wipe off any excess glue and then let it dry, which I'm about to do now. Right, now that we've put those roof supports in, we've now finished figure 8. Now we need to move on to figure 9. But which is where we start building B. And to start that off, we need this little piece. Building B inner end wall, which sticks just along here, and that little tab goes in there. Right, I've now stuck that part onto the end of that. That's the building B end wall. As you can see here, I've actually hole punched a hole in it. That's for lighting that I'll be putting inside here. It's for, so I can put the wires through there and get it through the inner floor of building B, so I can get it through into the circuit. Yes, that's now stuck down, and I'm afraid unfortunately I've got to stop the video there because it's getting quite long now. But I'll be back soon, continuing with building B, and hopefully by then I'll also be able to do a bit more on the interior of this building. But yes, I'll be back soon, so thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos. But yes, thanks for watching the Model Railway Files. Another episode coming soon. Goodbye.